17 years ago, my life changed on a cold, rainy evening. While driving home, I noticed a little girl sitting alone at a bus stop. She looked frightened, exhausted, and completely alone. Something told me I couldn't simply drive away. I introduced myself and asked if she was all right. She quietly told me she hadn't eaten since the day before. Her voice barely rose above a whisper. That conversation stayed with me forever. That night, I made sure she had a warm meal. She finally smiled after finishing her dinner. For the first time in days, she looked safe. I realized she deserved far more than temporary help. Over the following weeks, I worked closely with social services. Every step followed the legal adoption process. It wasn't a quick journey, but it was the right one. Soon, she officially became part of my family. The judge finalized the adoption on a beautiful spring morning. She officially became Olivia Williams. I promised to always stand beside her. From that day forward, we became a family. The years passed faster than either of us expected. We celebrated birthdays, school awards, and everyday victories together. She worked hard in everything she pursued. Watching her grow became the greatest joy of my life. Years of dedication finally led to graduation day. Olivia earned her degree with honors. As I watched her cross the stage, I couldn't stop smiling. Every sacrifice had been worth it. After graduation, Olivia pursued a career in corporate law. She quickly earned a reputation for preparation and integrity. Her confidence grew with every successful case. I admired the professional she had become. One morning, my company faced its biggest legal challenge. A complex lawsuit threatened years of hard work. The future of the business suddenly felt uncertain. The courtroom would decide everything. The hearing began inside a packed courtroom. Everyone waited for the legal teams to present their arguments. Just before the proceedings started, the courtroom doors opened. The person walking through them changed everything. The courtroom fell completely silent as the doors opened. I looked up and immediately recognized the confident young woman walking toward us. It was Olivia, the little girl I had adopted years ago. With a calm smile, she simply said, "Dad, I'm here." Olivia introduced herself as additional legal counsel. She had been monitoring the case for several weeks. Her confidence immediately changed the mood in the courtroom. For the first time that morning, I felt hopeful. Olivia carefully presented documents no one had discussed before. Every page was organized and professionally prepared. The records challenged several important claims in the lawsuit. The courtroom listened with complete attention. Her questions were calm, respectful, and precise. Each answer revealed another important detail. Even experienced attorneys recognized her preparation. The momentum of the case slowly began to shift. The judge requested additional time to review the documents. Every record was examined with great care. The evidence appeared complete and properly documented. The courtroom waited quietly for the next decision. The complete business records told a very different story. Years of honest work had been carefully documented. The facts became impossible to ignore. Everything was finally coming together. As I watched Olivia speak, memories filled my mind. I remembered the frightened little girl at the bus stop. Now she stood before the court as a respected attorney. Nothing could have made me prouder. After reviewing every document, the judge delivered the ruling. The evidence supported our position. Years of honest work had been recognized. Justice had followed the facts. Outside the courthouse, I thanked Olivia with a hug. She smiled and reminded me that family always stands together. The little girl I once helped had become my greatest strength. Life had come full circle. One act of kindness changed 2 lives forever. Success means little unless it's shared with others. Family is built through love, trust, and commitment. And sometimes the greatest investment is believing in someone else.